of the article right there, but we not surprised. The only person that we really haven't heard, and I'm just being generally honest about this when I say this, the only person that we haven't heard of Diddy's sons is his stepson. What is that, Quincy? I haven't heard anything about Quincy. There has been allegations against King Combs and, Justin. I have not, like, Quincy is really keeping his head down. And if I'm mistaken, please correct me in the comments because sometimes I do get things wrong, but I haven't heard anything about Quincy, and that is just like a breath of fresh air for me. It's just a sis. I mean, this further just, you know, pushes, everything is going to come out. In the end, everything is going to be told. There's going to be no room to hide. Now, there was some talk about Diddy, and people were, all up in arms, some in celebratory, or I told you, because the narrative was that Diddy, they had dropped some of the charges, which uh, I would say they didn't drop the charges. They just consolidated it, and the more stronger charges prevailed over everything else. I don't believe that it was because they could not prove their case, because they, judging from all of the news press that I have read and things of that nature, they definitely made a very compelling case in terms of the court drama that's going on with Diddy right now. As for his sons, uh, a part of me feels bad for them because they had to grow up in that environment. But like I've said in a past video, it becomes a thing where, yeah, you can start out as a victim, or you can start out, hey, I learned these things, or whatever the case is. I'm not saying if it's true or not, but children do learn from their parents. They learn specific habits from their parents. And if, you grew up in an environment, just generally speaking, if you grew up in an environment where, uh, the status quo was, I do what I want, I get what I want, I can do this without any penalties or things like that. And, just because you get away with it maybe 10,000 times doesn't mean at some point